Yeah, okay. This is an exciting one. I mean, it's a bit different. It's quite different, in fact. This, my friends, is the world's first levitating turntable. The turntable itself, it levitates. It's like old meets new, the old tech with the vinyl turntable. This thing is not cheap. It's like an art piece. It's like a statement. It's for somebody who has everything. It's called Maglev Audio. You could check out their website. There's a couple different versions of it. They raised like $500,000. Now, I have a turntable. I've used one in the past. All right, you've seen it here on the channel. A far more basic turntable than this one. So this is on another level from the stuff that I've used in the past, obviously. And I don't know, maybe there's an argument here that there's actually some added practicality. We have a nice little felt mat, anti-skating weight, couple Allen wrenches. This is the counterweight. Oh, some high quality audio cables included. Now this is the portion that I believe levitates. This thing looks super high quality. Smells high quality. Yeah, this is the part that's gonna levitate. You can see the design here with the various spokes on it. And here is the turntable. It is a Project Carbon arm. That thing is expensive on its own. Okay, let's get it set up. This thing is pretty wild. There's a bit of a setup process. You have some normal turntable stuff like the counterweight, the anti-skate weight, and then the angle. These pegs allow you to line up the bottom of the turntable. If you take a look at it right here, these various magnetic portions. This is impressive for a couple reasons, not just because it's sitting there floating, but because it then has to spin at the correct pace, at the correct rate to play back your record accurately. Line this thing up. Kind of fights you a bit. There we go. We put a record on. Perfect. Now we're gonna set the knob here to 33. And at this point, very shortly, you're gonna be completely levitating. You see this? Look at that. Boom. Levitation. Now the arm is ready to go, but it's waiting for the record to spin at the proper RPM. That takes a second to get up to it, so keep an eye on the needle. You see what I'm saying here? Listen to this. Now, you can still lift up the tone arm like you normally would on any type of turntable. You can move it over to, say, a different track and drop it down. Holding onto this platter. It might look kind of like it because you have the arm over here, but there's nothing. It's not touching anywhere. The only place it's touching is where the needle meets the record. That's it. Shout out to Brock Berrigan. Sent over his new record. Check him out. Then just flick this to off, to the off position, and watch what happens. Here they come. So they will grab the platter, and at this point, this is where you would switch the record if you wanted to, or potentially flip sides like this. Should we just play some more music? Okay, obviously this thing is super cool. I mean, I feel a responsibility at various times to bring you the cool things that show up here at the studio. I mean, you can imagine in a dimly lit room, some stark minimalist environment and just a floating turntable with the proper record. You are elevated in that moment. You reach beyond the stratosphere and into outer space temporarily through a levitating turntable. This thing is called the Mag Lev. What's the price, Will? I hate to tell him, but I gotta tell him. $2,900. For those of you that already have everything, this is something else that you probably do not have currently. It's getting tougher and tougher to blow people's minds. You have some guests over, couple of drinks, levitating turntable. Sounds like a good time to me.